So I just talked about Claudia being a World Junior potential for next year. The next man on the track, Jack Lunn, ran a World Junior qualifier for this season, but unfortunately, of course, the meet did not go ahead in Kenya. But you're going to see some talent here from Jack Lunn, a man who also shone on the Grand Prix circuit last year at Athletics Australia, open level. But he'll have some serious competition, and that competition's up against Jeff Risley. Jeff Risley did some good steeple chasing in the Albie Thomas Mile on the weekend, Tim, as he got stuck at the back of the field and had to jump over a few early falls. Worked his way beautifully to run a 3:59 mile.
As quality as always from Mr. Risley, and we are now expecting a really nice showdown with Mr. Lunn.
Yep, you've got the 34-year-old man in Jeff Risley looking to make another Australian team. He's made many of them. Of course, Commonwealth Games, fifth in both the 800 and 1500 in the past, World Championship representative. He's done it all. So Jeff Risley here is the man in the middle, and Jack Lunn's the one that's going to be going against him. But from the inside, it'll be Finian Russell of Mornington Peninsula. Dean Neoffitu of Diamond Valley, a man of experience also. Nathan Corbett, Mornington Peninsula. Jack Lunn, the man with the 148 form we talked about, or 147 man. Jeff Risley. Jean-Philippe Sully, I just like saying that. Will Lindsay of St Kevin's, and James Hutton of Glen Huntley. So quality A race here, Tim, as the wind dies, but the rain continues to fall. So Risley admitted he had some poor racing at the Albie Thomas Mile on Saturday night. He wasn't happy with it, so let's see what he does here tonight.
Yeah, Lunn's off very strongly. Also got the Glen Huntley runner out to the outside, but Lunn is starting to take the lead. Risley moving beautifully through that mid-stage there, as we'd expect, and they are starting to settle down. So Russell's taking the position at the rear of the field, but they are moving. About 26 through the 200. Yeah,
I expect these two to break away pretty early from the rest of this group. Jean-Philippe Sully, of course, a good junior athlete, but the class of the two in the front expected to move away quite comfortably. So Jack Lunn, the big breakthrough last season, the rising fast man, Steve Fabris, very proud of what he's done with this young charger, who's also jumped 2 metres in the high jump. Not sure many of you can say that. So out in front, Jack Lunn goes through in 54 seconds. Risley sits on him. Sully next through, Hutton, and rounding out that group at the back there is Finian Russell. So with 250 to go, Risley just steps in front of Lunn. 300 metres remaining. Risley's not going to trip over anyone tonight. So Jeff Risley, multiple Australian representative over 8 and 15, and Lunn with 250 to go. Tim, what do you think? Tim thinks it's a good race out in front. That's what he said to me with a nod. So for 200 remaining, Risley and Lunn. This is Risley, absolute legend of Australian athletics, versus Lunn, the rising future. So 150 remaining. Jack Lunn on the shoulder of Risley. Experience versus absolute future excitement. Risley moves the gap out to 4 metres. Sully in third. But with 50 metres to go, let's give a big cheer for Jeff Risley. He's been running these meets since they started, and Jeff Risley will take the winning 151. Lunn through second. He opens his season with 152. Sully through next in 157. Neoffitu, Hutton, our next St Kevin's athlete there through in Will Lindsay, of course, Finian Russell, and also Nathan Corbett. But welcome back to Milers Club, Jeff Risley.